Hello friends, recently one of my followers asked if a message or book already exists in a database with some key and it is sent again to the database, then how can he prevent it from sending it again? That means how to prevent a repeated data or repeated name or repeated message in the database. So here in this video I will show you how to do that. Now here I already have a database app created using Firebase, and I created this app in my previous video. Here the user can enter name and marks in 3 different subjects, and this appears on the main screen on main.xml as the name and these marks in 3 different subjects. So in this video I will show you how to make it such that user cannot enter this name again. Like here the name is Anu, and at present if I write Anu and some different marks here, then it will get added to the database. When I scroll down, I will see the marks here. So in this video I will show you how to prevent this, but let me first delete this thing. Okay, now let's move to Sketchware. Here this main.xml is only for displaying data and nothing much to be done here. So I will move straight to add.xml, where I have this edit text 1, and I will prevent the data from edit text 1 from going to the database if it already exists in the database. For that I will have to first get the data from the database, and to get the data from database I will use this event Firebase DB on child added. Here my Firebase DB is subject, so I have used it here on child added for this subject. Now I will create a map variable. Here I have already created a map variable map1, so I will straight ahead use this block Firebase DB sub get children to list map1. So this will get all the data from the Firebase database to this list map, which is map1. Now I only have to search the data in this database. So for that I will go to on button 2 click. This button 2 click is for sending data to database. It is this button called save button, and it sends the data to database using this map variable and this push block. So in order to prevent sending data from edit text 1 if it already exists in database, I will create a new number variable n, and I will also create a number variable exist. Now I will first set this number variable n to 0, and I will set this number variable exist to 0. And after this I will use a repeat block. Here I will use this repeat block, repeat for length of the list map, and here inside this I will use an if then block, if, and then I will use this equals block. I will convert both the contents of edit text 1 and the contents or the data from list map to lowercase, so I will use this block to lowercase in both the fields. This is uppercase, so I will change this to lowercase. Now I have to equate the data of the two fields. For that I will be getting this key name from the map list, and for that I will use this block get value at number n and key name, which is the same key which I used to push data to the database of list map1, and if it equals to lowercase edit text 1 get text, if it equals to lowercase edit text 1 get text, then in that case it already exists in the database and I don't have to push the data to database. So in order to prevent that, I will use this block toast, and here I will write name already exists in database, plus I will also set this number variable exist to 1, means I will just change this number variable. Earlier it was set to 0, now I will set it to 1. And after this, in case the number variable is not changed, like if the number variable remains as it is, it remains 0, then I will use this block if exist equals 0, then in that case I will use this block here, means I will push the data to database, and if the exist changes to 1, then it will not push the data to database. And in this repeat block I have to increase the number variable n each time it repeats itself. Okay, that's all here. That's all in the button 2 block, button 2 on click block, and this is all which we have to do in on child edit block. Okay, now we are in the app, and let's check this again. Here one of the names which has already been entered is myself, so I will try to enter it again. Here if I write myself, and then if I write some marks for this myself and save it, it will show name already exists. And if I change it to myself1 and save it, then it will be saved and I can see it here at the end, whereas the previous one is not myself. So I hope this was useful for you. I hope you understood. Thank you very much for watching this.